this is Angel with Katzkin, and you're watching The Inside Job. Each episode will get you up close and personal with some of the best automotive builders in the industry, who all use genuine Katzkin leather. So buckle up and let's go.
My wife and I lost our son a couple years ago to a rare bone disease, and he was a real gearhead. He loved cars, so I thought, what better to do than to build a car that I know he would have loved for me to have. And my wife and I just take it around the country and show it and share his story with people.
So this is a dedication to your son?
It's a dedication to my son.
We're at the 2009 SEMA show, and we're at the Air-Zenith booth with Chris Davis, who's going to tell us about this awesome build. Hi Chris, how are you?
Pretty good. Glad to be here.
All right, tell us about this build.
Well, just wanted to take a brand new Challenger and give it a little bit of a retro look, but still keep a modern edge to it. And this is what we got. First of all, this is a Teco supercharger, twin screw supercharger. We have a few billet technology pieces in to help polish out the motor a little bit, and also a Teco strut tower brace that's designed to go over the supercharger with their K&N air system. I laid out the paint job in Photoshop and approached Terry McConnell, his goes by the Wizard. He's been doing flame jobs since I was a kid and wasn't even old enough to drive, so I knew he was the guy I wanted to go to. So told him pretty much what I wanted, and he did an excellent job. Spent a lot of time on it. It was a little scary putting a flame on a Challenger, but with the new age tribal look to it, it pulled it off pretty well. The wheels are custom billet aluminum wheels by Pro Wheels. Could not find a wheel that would go with this car until I hooked up with these guys, and this blade wheel really sets off the paint. It complements the design of the car. I wanted a high impact look, but not over the top. A still clean look, so that's why the car is the way it is right now. I'm running Toyo Proxys 4 tires. The wheels, I went with a 20-inch in the front and a 22 in the back to give more of that street look, pro street look.
All right, let's talk about the inside, the interior.
Okay.
What do you got there?
We have custom skins from Katzkin. We color matched the nav and shifter bezels red just to bring a splash of color in, which the Katzkins did that as well. So that's pretty much original inside.
All right, tell us about this. This is crazy looking.
Okay, we spent a lot of time at car shows, and I thought, why not have a car with a little bit of a tailgate effect? So we came in, we incorporated the air suspension components, which by the way is made by Universal Air Suspension. The tanks and compressors are all mounted in boxes, backlit. We have a Kenwood DVD deck on one side and a Wii system over here.
That's really cool.
So it's pretty much a full tailgating experience.
Yeah.
Got a 23-inch widescreen. So
do you and your wife ever stop and like play this game?
All the time.
Really?
This car is popular. It shows with the wives. The wives will congregate back here and bowl and tennis and just have a good time while the guys are talking shop. So
that's great.
It's a fun car all the way around.
Yeah, it's not only for kids, it's also for adults.
That's right. Everybody enjoys it. And you know, that's another thing about the car. I built it to share it with everyone. It's just good to get out and meet people. A lot of good people in the car world, and that's another good reason to be at SEMA.
All right, Chris, I know there's a lot of heart and soul that came into this build, and you know, this is a tribute to your son that's no longer with us, but he's there in spirit. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, he was he was a Mopar guy, you know, mostly because I was, and he had a long illness in his life, and when he finally lost that battle, I just needed something to fill the void in my life, and I thought, what better to do than to make a car with his name on it, and then everywhere I went, I could share his story. He was a great kid.
What was his name?
His name was Christopher. His nickname's Topher.
Okay.
That's why the dedication under the hood. He was a quadriplegic, basically Christopher Reeves type injury for 4 years and never complained once.
Oh.
And he couldn't speak for 4 years. He was on a ventilator for 4 years. And just a great kid. And there's one thing about going through a catastrophic event in your life is, as a parent, you're supposed to teach your children ways of life, where my son taught me more than I ever taught him. I mean, you grow up fast when you face those kind of adversities in life, and I'd do it again. I mean, you don't want your children to suffer, but you don't have answers. But again, this car was put together for him, for my wife and I to show people, and this car was totally 100% built by me and my friend Jerry Orcutt. Couldn't have done it without him, and in my garage in my house. So that makes it even more special to me that this was done turning a wrench in my house, which can show anyone out there that if you want to do something bad enough, read the directions.
Right.
It's a great car.
Well, Chris, thank you so much for showing us this awesome build.
It's good to be here, and I love sharing the car with everyone, and thanks again to Katzkin for providing the interior to this car. It really complements the entire package.
Well, thank you. This is Angel, and I've got you covered.